Good evening, OLFMs. It is Monday, June the 1st. Who knew? We started this in March, and it's June. Crazy. So it is Monday, June the 1st, and Matt and I were commenting this morning that it's probably Mayhem Monday. We had a lot going on and a lot of issues to address, but those are, I think, under control, so that's very good. A few things to fill you in on. ProctorU. So we've again had a lot of courses moving to ProctorU. One of the things to keep in mind is that just because in April we might have been averaging your marks for courses in order to get students through, that doesn't mean necessarily that we're going to do that in May or June. And in fact, we're far more likely to be moving towards either an alternate assessment or ProctorU. So do be careful about your messaging for students. And double check with us to make sure which option we're going with for the exam for your course. We're doing our best to make sure that we're keeping everybody in the loop, but with 265 of you and 500 and some courses, it's a bit of a challenge for us to make sure we get everybody. So we're trying to do that, but in case we missed you, just make sure to double check before, again, students ask you questions about exams. And do refer them if they're wondering about what the format is for the final exam. Exams@tru.ca cannot tell the students about what the exam is going to be like, but they will know if it's a ProctorU exam or an alternate assessment. So if you're not clear on that, make sure to direct it to exams@tru.ca or to me, and we can definitely look after that for you. Hey, I got the enrollment stats in for April, and up 200 and so students. We had well over 4,000 students in signing up for courses in May. We're in June now, at the end of May. So over 4,000, which is pretty impressive. And it's going to be very interesting to see where that goes over the next couple of months. And it certainly looks like we're going to have strong enrollment for June. And I think as more students are looking at the situations at their own schools or at TRU come the fall, we may see even more students signing up for courses through open learning. So that's exciting and also, of course, challenging as we try to make sure that we have enough OLFMs, enough courses, all those things lined up so that we can deliver the courses that students need as quickly as we can. Had an email from Biggie who was saying that it'd be great to have a resource or a place where OLFMs could connect with one another, share ideas about pedagogy, and just again sort of build community. And I was looking at a variety of options, but I double checked with Melissa Sherman this afternoon, and she was reminding me that on the OLFM Moodle site, it's the OLFM, if you look under Moodle, you'll see it as one of your courses listed, OLFM Moodle Instructions and Resources. There's a whole variety of resources there for you, of course, on that site. It's really rich. But if you go into the forums, you'll see that there is a forum for announcements and also a forum for one that's called Tips and Tricks, where you can share ideas or things that you've been doing with your students that have worked. And then also one called OLFM Cafe, which is again a place for you to post topics and threads and to connect with one another. So that's a really great resource that draws on something that we already have. And I think I like the idea of you having a chance to go in there and connect to the forum, because there's also so many other resources on that site that you might find some things or some tips about how to use Moodle more effectively that you might not have known before, because of course there's always features being added all the time. And we're trying to make sure that we help you get to use those to the best of your ability. So that's a great resource for you. So I wanted to pass that along. So I'll include that in the email that comes out today. So that is it for me for Monday, June the 1st. It's a beautiful day here in Kamloops, so I think I'm going to go out and get a little bit of air. And I hope you've had a chance to get outside and you had a wonderful weekend. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Signing off from the corner of 3rd and St. Paul, it's Paul Martin.